guys, welcome back to another episode of Fishing with Flair. Today I have a review over the Lews Tournament MG Speed Spool. As you can see, I do own 10 Lews reels here. The majority of them are just speed spools, and I think I own 8 of those, and then I own 2 Tournament MGs, like this one right here. So you can see I got a little tower of 10 of them. You can see 10 of them right there. I always just keep my boxes. You can see some of them are dusty. I got my first speed spool. Actually, I think I got my first one, which was a Tournament MG for Christmas last year. So it's been almost a year. I know I made a review over the Tournament MG last year and a review over the speed spool, but I don't think I did it justice because I hadn't even really experienced the reels or anything. But after using them for almost a year, owning 10 of them, you know, these things are my workers. You know, take these out every single time I go fishing. I take these things out. So I just ripped one of these off one of my rods, stripped the line, and figured I'm gonna make a review over. You can see it's got a couple bumps and scratches, but not too bad. It's in pretty good shape. Just wanted to make a review over it. Like I said, I don't think I did it justice last time. The one I have here is in a 5:4 gear ratio because this is my cranking reel, I guess you could call it. I use it for square bills, rattle traps, jerk baits. Well, not necessarily jerk baits as much as I use it like a 6.4, but anything I really want to slow down, big spinner baits, big crank baits, anything like that is what I use this for. The reason why I got the MG for my cranking is because it has a, sorry, this thing keeps spinning. It has a deeper spool. It can hold more line for those long casts with that fluorocarbon and everything when you're deep cranking. So that's why I got that. Like I said, I have 2 of them. The other box is right here. Green one's a little dusty. But like I said, I just want to go over it, just a few specs on it, and just tell you basically what I like about it. So it's a one-piece die-cast mechanical frame, machine frame, carbon composite drag system, magnetic control system with cast control clicker, which is just this knob right here. This one clicks. On a regular speed spool, it does not click. I'm moving that little knob right there. That's just your tension. And then this is the magnetic control with the numbers and everything on it. So it's got 10 ball bearings, which is really good. You can hold 150 yards of 12-pound monofilament fluorocarbon, pretty close in diameter. I mean, you can hold a bunch of stinking line on this thing. When I had to strip it off, it took me so long to get it all off. There's no way you'd ever run out if you spooled this thing all the way up. It's got a 14-pound max drag, which is a little bit more than the speed spools, which the speed spools only have a 10-pound drag, and these can hold another 30 yards on top of the speed spools. So it's got a little bit more power to it, and it can hold a little bit more line than just the regular $100 speed spools. Like I said, it's 5:4 gear one ratio. It's got 23 inches per turn instead of 31 inches per turn that a 7:1 Lews just regular speed spool will have. There's that. It's got a machine deep spool, high strength brass gears, and extended bowed aluminum handle. So the difference between this and regular speed spool is these handles are made out of aluminum and are bowed out, as you can see. And they have the big old paddles on them, which I like. You can't really use those grips. I hate those grips anyways. I don't really care about that. These big paddles, if you're sitting here like twitching your jerk bait or whatever and you get a bite, these are easy to grab onto. They're made user-friendly for sure. Awesome. And it's got the oval line wind on there. You can see that. And it's just a pretty sweet looking reel. I said I've used these for so long that I just wanted to make another review over it. It's got, like I said, it's got the MCS, which is the magnetic control system, carbon composite drag, 10 ball bearings, which the speed spool has 10 ball bearings as well. This one, I feel like this one's just a little bit smoother. You can cast farther. It has, you can fight the fish harder, bigger fish with the 14-pound drag, hold more line, like I said. And just overall a better reel. This retails for $129 or $130. These retail for $99.99. a lot of people have asked me, what is it worth the extra 30? It depends. If you're going to be fishing, if you're going to have a ton of reels, I would just go with the speed spool. $30 less. $30 doesn't seem like a lot, but when you have like 10 reels or something like that, that's $300 that you're saving. And it's not that big of a difference, but if you're using this as a workhorse, you're going to have 1 to 2 bait casters that you're going to use 24/7, then you're definitely going to want to pick up one of these instead, or even the $199, which I'm looking to get for Christmas or my birthday coming up pretty quick here, and just kind of upgrade from these 10 to the nicer ones. Sorry, my dog's barking out there, but like I said, this is just an awesome reel. I don't know if it'll focus on there. It says speed spool, but I'll answer some people's questions about why I like Lews. People call me a Lews freak. People say I have too many reels. I mean, your opinion's your opinion, whatever. Some people like Abu Garcia, Shimano, all awesome reels, but I just feel like Lews for the price is so much better. I mean, I've picked up, you saw on the Spring Classic, I picked up a Chronarch. Honestly, I'd rather have a $100 speed spool than a $200 Chronarch, to be honest. It's lighter, you cast farther, the magnetic brake control on it isn't a centrifugal force brake system, which they're both okay, but it's so much easier with the numbers on the side. For a beginner bait caster, this is what you want. I've taught my friend Matt, who's my cameraman, my friend Jake, my friend Brandon, my friend Ethan, my friend Aaron. I've taught all these guys I like to fish with how to use a bait caster. Their first one they bought was a speed spool. That's what I told them. I told them flat out, if you want to learn as fast as you can learn, you've got to pick up a Lews speed spool. It's the easiest reel to manage with this magnetic braking system and the tension knob and everything. It's just an awesome reel. And like I said, you can pick up the $199 ones that the pros use, and they're even better with the carbon fiber handle. Like I said, the guy who got me started on Lews, he uses all the $200 reels, but he's a lot older and has a lot more money than I do, obviously. But they're just awesome reels in general. So go check out this tournament MG. If you have any questions about it, I'll just go over the reel a little bit more. I've been kind of rambling just about Lews. So to take this reel apart, if you want to clean it or whatever, all you do is unscrew this screw right here and lift up. And you can just take this off. You can see the bearings in it. And you can wiggle the spool out. There you go. See the spool? You can see the inside. And that's just basically how you take it out. If you want to clean it, just get a cotton swab or whatever and clean it out. You can see it's kind of dirty. I've been using this all season long. You can put some grease on this right there, that little gear going. And then you can see here, put oil around the rim of this, and make sure to clean this and put oil around this. So there's that, and you can take off the handle if you want to unscrew that. You can take off the handle. We'll get a different handle if you want or whatever. You can take off this if you want. I'm not going to go into all depth of this. One really sweet thing they have is they have a lubrication port right here. Found this out just a few months ago. If you take that screw out that's right there, it releases a little gap in here that you can drop some oil in there, some lubricant, and that way you don't have to take apart your whole reel, which is really easy. I actually ruined one of my older Cabela's Fish Eagles that you might have seen in one of my videos about like how to cast bait cast or whatever. I actually ruined it because when I took it apart, some springs fell out and I lost some bearings and stuff. Not a big deal. That was a really old bait caster, but anyways, this is just makes it a lot easier. Night before the tournament, you just go run a Phillips screwdriver on all your reels, unscrew it all, and put some lube in it, and you'll be good to go for the morning. So basically, like I said, just awesome reels. I'll make another review over the speed spool. Not much different, a little bit less quality, but a better price. And they also carry a laser MG for $80. They have, I believe, the Super Duties 160. They came out with the new BB1s, which I want to try out, which look really cool. And then they have the $200, which are the Tournament Pros, that are pretty sweet. And then they have the gold up there for like $300 and stuff like that. But if you're looking for a $100 reel, that'll get you started with bait casters. And like I said, I mean, I've been fishing all my life, fish all these tournaments, competitively fish, do all this stuff, and I'm using $100 reels. Just break down, get a $100 speed spool, and you'll be good to go. So there's my review over the Tournament MG. Just an awesome, awesome reel. If you want to spend the extra 30 bucks, like I said, if you're going to use it as a workhorse, basically, throw everything on it, you definitely want to spend the extra 30 bucks for this MG. Awesome reel, much better than a Abu Garcia, Quantum. The Exos look so cool, they don't perform so cool. I mean, like I said, that's my opinion. Your opinion's your opinion. If you can go win tournaments with Quantum, more power to you. But like I said, Lews is just the way to go. I just wanted to make this video to explain why I like Lews so much. It's because they work. I mean, I can effortlessly cast. I give my nephews came in town. I gave him my bait caster. He's only 8 years old. Picked it up, told him, let go, lift your thumb up when you're casting and put it on before you stop. And an 8-year-old can do it because I tighten the gears down. And it's just the easiest reel to maintain, easiest reel to cast, and it performs phenomenally. I mean, I fished all my tournaments with Lews this year, paired up with some Denali rods, and it's just an awesome, awesome company. So there you go. You see all my reels here as proof. Like I said, I've bought in a Chronarch. I've used Quantum Exos. I've used, Abu Garcias, Black Maxes, everything. They don't compare. That's my opinion. But like I said, go pick it up. Lews is the way to go. Thanks for watching.